Don't let a food sensitivity impact one of the tastiest times of year. Dr. Mihal is a professor of medicine and digestive diseases at Yale University School of Medicine. We're happy to have you here, especially this time of year, right? So how prevalent are food sensitivities and how can they impact our health?
So they appear to be very prevalent, actually, and at some point in our life, as many as half of us may be affected by food sensitivities, and they can impact certainly with GI stomach symptoms, but also symptoms of fatigue and arthritis and even headaches.
Okay, well, can you discuss the recent study conducted at Yale University and what it revealed about food sensitivities?
Absolutely. It can be very difficult for patients to self-identify which foods they're sensitive to, and there are a number of blood tests that are available. And what we wanted to do was actually see if the guidance from one of the best-known tests, the ALCAT test, can actually help our patients. So we conducted a clinical trial where the results from the test were used to guide patients as to which foods to avoid. And actually, we found that patients with irritable bowel syndrome had significant improvement in their symptoms when they used the results from the ALCAT test to avoid certain food items.
So how can these new testing methods help people determine their sensitivities and better support their health?
So when the test is sent and the results are actually usually fairly clear cut, they'll identify typically half a dozen food items, which it would be helpful if the patient avoided, and then also give access to a dietitian who can help plan a nutritional plan which avoids these food items. And I would always encourage patients to also discuss the results with their healthcare provider.
Okay, well, if we want a little bit more information on all of this, where can we go?
Certainly, I would encourage or welcome people to look up our study, which is in a peer-reviewed journal, BMJ Open Gastroenterology. But for non-technical information, they can also go to the website Previ Medica, which will give a lot more information on this topic.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for joining us today and telling us all about it. And if you'd like to see this segment again, just head to our website, firstcoastliving.net.